How long it goes in India? Yeah,
India is never ending right now. I think India is just getting never ending right now.
Because of the border issues, no lockdown will be lifted until India's issue is sorted out.
Well, then let's hope that we are on the same boat so we come out and sail together smoothly.
Okay, students are joining in. I'll just be starting. Good morning, everyone here in UK, and it's 3:45 in Nepal. So good afternoon to everyone who has joined from Nepal. My name is Ursha. I am the marketing manager of Biz Education. You can also host for today's webinar. Today's webinar will be focused on providing the students all the information regarding Birmingham City University. And for that, we are very thankful for the regional manager, Disha Gupta, to join us. Welcome, Disha.
Thank you so much, Ursha. Thanks a lot. It is lovely to again connect with the BIZ team, as always. Very, very supporting and always there to guide the students and to support the universities equally.
Thank you so much, Disha. And we also have all our team members from Biz Education Nepal and UK. We have our Biz Director, Hari Sir, Senior Operation Manager, Kedar Sir, Marketing Manager, Radha Krishna Karki, Operation Manager UK, Sanil Shrestha, Senior Counselor, Bani, Manjita, and okay, for now, sorry. So before we begin, I'll just give you a quick guideline, a format of how the session is formatted. We'll first begin with a short presentation by Disha. And during this presentation, I advise all the students to write in as much questions as possible on the chat box, which is right below. I think you all can see that. And after the presentation, there'll be a short Q&A session where we'll be answering all these questions. After that, we'll have a session with regarding the situation of UK, or if you have any queries regarding that. So without further extending the time, I would like to request Disha to share your presentation.
Sure, lovely. So I will just quickly share my screen with everybody. And this is going to be a brief presentation about BCU as a university, knowing more about Birmingham as a city. If you're considering UK, you should definitely know about the city as well. So I'm going to cover as much as I can through this. Again, as Ursha has already mentioned, I'd request everybody to please just take a note of the questions that you might have, as it is a very generic presentation that we will be talking about or covering. And I'll be very happy to answer all the questions and queries that you might have after it. So let's begin. Just give me a second and I should be able to share it with you guys. All right, so I'm just sharing my screen now. All right, I hope everybody is able to view my screen now.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yes. So starting with one beautiful photograph of the campus, this is what the BCU campus looks like. Of course, this is just one side of it. It is a massive, beautifully designed campus. Why Birmingham? Like I mentioned, when we are planning to study with a university, it is very, very important and imperative for us to know about the city as well that we are planning to get into. So yes, Birmingham is UK's second largest city, centrally located. So it is easier for all the students to travel across UK whenever they want, because you would have Saturdays and Sundays to yourself. Easily accessible within 2 hours of most other major cities across UK. Yes, because of the central location, it is very easy. Plus, because you are our students, you will be getting concession and passes to travel through trains, buses and everything. So it's going to be easier on your pocket as well. a very, very multicultural, diverse and cosmopolitan city. Now, Birmingham is not just the second largest city of UK, it is also a very, very major immigrant city. A lot of immigrants from all across the globe come to Birmingham to find a living for themselves, because Birmingham is not a very highly priced city, it's a very, very moderately priced city. And which is the main reason why you can find people from all around the world, different cultures, religions, backgrounds, living in Birmingham together. The next point will be vibrant and lively city. Now, the city is very, very lively. It is also known as the youngest city of Europe. Plenty of shops, bars, clubs, restaurants for you to have fun over the weekends or over the normal weekdays once you're done with your lectures and studies at the uni. Shopping capital of Europe. Again, the biggest Primark in Europe, across Europe, is in Birmingham with a 5 minutes walking distance from the university campus. So all the girls or even boys who enjoy shopping would have a ball of time out there. You will find amazing places to shop from. Large student population. Birmingham is a city which is actually a very, very student-oriented city. We get over 80,000 international students coming to us every single year, not just as a university I'm talking about, right now as a city. The city experiences a high volume of international students traveling to them because of the amazing vibrancy, the region, the religions that can be found across Birmingham. It is so safe and so culturally advanced that within 2 days, you'll almost start feeling that you're actually home. You're not away from your home. So yes, a very, very large student population and amazing work opportunities that are available. Now, Birmingham is also known as the highest job producer of UK, the job capital of UK, which is why a lot of students actually like to travel to Birmingham, because they are aware already that it's going to be easier for them to find part-time jobs as well as full-time jobs in UK out there. Moving on to the next slide. This is just a map of UK for you guys to see and find where Birmingham is to understand the location better. Why BCU? Something which is very, very important for us to discuss right now. So very first thing, we have recently invested £260 million in our campus to make it more advanced and to give better possible experience and opportunities to all of our students. Now, we as a university, we concentrate more on practical learning as compared to theory learning. We have 80% of practical knowledge that we share to all of our students and only 20% theory, which is why we always keep on trying to advance our campus in a way that our students can have the best of facilities available, utilize them in the best manner, and are absolutely job ready. Fantastic equipments and facilities, like I've already mentioned, industry standard equipments equips our students to be able to get straight into the work environment without any trouble. Yes, that is something that is a main focus for us, because we are a modern university. We always keep our students in the center of every single thing that we plan. So this plays a very, very major role. Central location, like we have already discussed, short walk to all the city center attractions, saves your time, money, transport costs, etc. Competitive fees and scholarship. Fees is something that I would definitely like to talk more about when we start discussing the programs. But yes, when we talk about a generic idea on the fee structure that we have as a university as compared to the other universities across UK, we are very, very moderately priced, and we have amazing scholarships to offer, which makes it easier for international students across the globe to plan their overseas education very well. Industry links. Now, this is again a very, very important thing about us, because we as a university hold the ranking of being the top 7 across UK for employability. How that exactly is possible is because of the kind of learning methodologies that I have just discussed that we have adopted as a university, and the kind of industry links that we have on board. Some of the major brands who are our full-time partners have been listed out here for you guys to see. Apple, Cisco, Cartier, BBC, Jaguar, Land Rover, just to name a few. These are only a few that we have mentioned right now. We have many more. Once you go on the website, I'm sure you will be able to find the best of the brands which really catch your interest related to the study field that you're planning to get into. Why BCU part 2? Again, already, like I've already mentioned and covered a lot, because we are so great. And yes, something to add on to it is work placements and internships. Like I said already, we are a modern university. Getting work placements, internships, and part-time jobs to our international student is a major criteria and very important to us. Increased work experience in the UK, more chances for getting full-time work jobs and full-time roles in UK. That is something that also we are offering right now. We are offering 18 months master degrees because we do not do a 1+1. So we are offering 18 months master degrees to all of our students. That actually helps them to stay longer in UK and also progress into a full-time role very, very easily. Our current strength as a university of international students is over 25,000. That is the kind of strength that we have on the campus right now. People from over 80 different countries and nationalities. So you would definitely have friends or definitely know people by the end of your session from all across the globe. One-to-one time with appointed personal tutor. That is something, again, that we focus on. Like I said, we are a modern university. Adopting a learning or a teaching methodology which is most convenient for the international students is our main focus. So we have appointed personal tutors for each and every student who are accessible and reachable for all the students for whenever they want to get back to a tutor to consider or talk about a certain point which was discussed in a particular lecture. Ranked 7th for employability, like I've mentioned earlier. That is a very, very amazing ranking to have. Also, we are one of the finest universities to stand tall at a 97% conversion ratio, which means that 97% of our students are into full-time employment within 6 months of completing their degrees with us. That is an amazing ranking and an amazing ratio that we have achieved as a university. Because of the points that we have already discussed, I'm sure you're aware of that now. Our student employment agency, Opportunity, which is on campus, full-time available for our students, helps students with jobs on campus, allows you to apply for part-time staffing roles at the university. So when you are on the campus, all you have to do is reach out to the Opportunity team, tell them what you're looking for. They're going to build a very strong CV for you, show you all the available vacancies on campus, off campus for the part-time roles that you might be interested in. Apply on your behalf, and once the shortlisting comes to them, they start training you on the interview process. That is how the Opportunity team works for all of our international students, and within maximum 1 week time of joining us, majority of our international students start working part-time, mainly in the field of their studies and no odd jobs. So this is a small video out here, which I'm unfortunately unable to play because of some bug in this particular app. But then again, these videos that will be on the presentation can be found on the university website. This is nothing but just the students on the campus right now talking about their experience with the studies that they're doing, the kind of part-time jobs that they're doing, the kind of wages they're earning. So you can definitely have a look at those videos on the website. Moving on to the next slide. Starting with the very first field of study, BLSS, Business, Law, and Social Sciences courses, something that we are really, really popular for as a university. The courses included in this particular segment are listed here below for your reference. We have law, LLBs, LLMs, LPCs to offer. We offer MBA with 3 different durations, 12 months, 15 months, and 18 months. We offer a few MSCs. These are basically specializations when we talk about an MBA, like accounting, finance, business management, marketing, and human resource management. We have undergraduate degrees, BAs with specializations in business, accounting, economics, marketing, and many more. We also offer an ACCA, psychology, criminology, and sociology courses as well. So majority of our business courses are under the price tag of £12,800. Whereas only the MBA is priced at £15,400. These are some of our professional accreditations. You can definitely find each and every program's individual accreditations listed on the website on the program page, but these are just some out here mentioned and highlighted for you to have a look at. Moving on to the next slide. Now this, like we discussed already in the past, how we teach is practical learning. So this is basically how we teach law on the campus. We do not have classroom learnings. We basically have a courtroom inside the campus where all of our students are learning, where the professor sits as a judge and you are playing a solicitor and a prosecutor, given a case, you fight on it, you talk about it, and that is how practically you learn and you understand on how you're supposed to work outside when you're done with your studies. Again, a small video. That was just a university campus tour. Moving on to the next faculty of study, that is ADM, Art, Design, and Media, one of the finest and the most popular field of study with us. We hold the ranking of being the top 5 in UK and top 200 in the world for our Art, Design, Media courses. recently awarded the very, very prestigious Queen's Award for, again, our art, design, media, and jewelry courses. Our jewelry courses are ranked #1 in the world. So yes, art, design, media is a very prestigious field of study with us. You can see all of the programs, majority of them listed out here for you to see. These are some of the most popular programs that we get a lot of interest for from international students and international countries. So you can see we have architectures, we have design management, we have fashion, interior, visual communication, every single thing. Now, the best part about our art, design, media courses, so when we talk about art, design, and media, and when we talk about fashion, visuals, graphics, movies, photography, anything, something that plays a very, very major role is a green room. Now, the university should definitely have the facility, the right facility to provide to its students to help them learn these creative courses in a way which actually advances your levels of creativity and helps you become better in your field. We have the biggest green room across UK on our campus. Now, just to give you some additional points and information about it, I'm sure a lot of people here joining me today must have heard and seen the movies Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. I'm just naming two because these are two most popular movies, which I'm sure everybody across the globe must have seen. A part of these two movies was also shot inside our campus. That is how huge and that is how popular we are. So yes, that is the kind of exposure that is provided to all of our art, design, and media students, because these are huge projects which require everybody from every single field. So you can definitely be inside the green room, learn from the experts, and work under their supervision and become an expert in your field. These are just some snapshots and photographs for you to see. This is the green room that we were talking about. Again, this is our radio room. Again, for somebody who is looking for a radio jockey program or something, these are the kind of equipments we provide you with, the best and the latest technology that to work upon. Moving on to the next field of study, the next segment. This is Millennium Point, where we teach all of our computing, engineering, and built environment courses. Talking about the courses and the field of study, here are some of the courses listed out here for you to see. The best part about studying computers with us. Now, when we talk about computing study, I'm sure everybody out here is aware of the two biggest names that come to our mind when we talk about computing, and that is Cisco and Oracle. We are the only university across UK to have partnered full-time with Cisco and Oracle. The only university in UK to have a training lab of Cisco and Oracle inside the campus. Again, talking about the real world experience, that is where 80% of your time will be. All of the students will be learning on the state-of-the-art facility of Cisco and Oracle training labs inside the campus. Since we are partnered with them, there are Cisco certifications and Cisco examinations that a lot of students have to go through and would like to gain additional degrees on their name. So since they're our full-time partner, the test center for Cisco and Oracle is also within the campus, and all of the knowledge that students require to get through these examinations is included as a part of your study for whatever computing degree that you study with us. The day you feel prepared, you can just simply walk into the test center, appear for the examinations, and apart from your computing degree, you would also be holding a certification on your name from Cisco and Oracle. So that is a huge added advantage. So this is about our computing courses. Talking about the engineering courses, again, when we talk about engineering, especially automotive and mechanical, Birmingham is known for that. Birmingham is known for its cars racing, everything. Very, very, very popular out there. The highest number of job opportunities produced across Birmingham are also in the same field because it is an advancing country and people out there are just crazy for cars and supercars. Our students for mechanical and automotive engineering get an opportunity to work on a supercar, that is a Formula One race car. If your car is shortlisted, a Formula One race driver will be driving that car on the racetrack and it will be kept on display for one entire year. So that is the kind of added advantage you get when you study with us. Apart from that, like I've listed on the very first slide that we were going through, we are partnered with some of the major brands, Land Rover, Jaguar, Mercedes, BMW, Rolls-Royce, everybody is our full-time partner. It becomes very, very easier for us to place our students with them because all of these companies are also headquartered in Birmingham. Moving on to the next faculty, that is health education and life science. This is what the campus or the building for health education life science looks like. It's one of the most beautiful buildings that we have. More of looks like a resort in Nepal or India somewhere. So these are some of the courses listed out here for you guys to see for health and education and life sciences that we have to offer. I'm sure a lot of students in Nepal are really, really interested to study nursing with us or public health, advanced healthcare. We can definitely offer these courses to you guys. These are 1 year, 1 year bachelor's and 1 year master's and 3 year bachelor courses priced at £12,800 a year. So we can definitely talk about that further. Moving on to talking about what is new with us. So we are offering our own foundation programs, which means the students can directly join BCU and not have to consider BCUIC anymore. A very good advantage because it makes your transition from your foundation to your bachelor's or from your pre-master's to your master's degree very, very easy and smooth. 18 months master's with placements, like the 18 months MBA that we have spoken about already. We are offering the 18-month master's now with placement here. Growing admissions team. Our admission team has grown drastically, helping students and helping all our agents across the globe. New courses include MSc nursing that we are now offering. We have spoken about that already in the past. International summer school. We can totally skip that right now, I think. Yes, let's go ahead. Scholarships. Talking about scholarships, something which is very, very important for all the students to understand. We only do 2 types of scholarships. First is a merit-based scholarship, the most important and a major scholarship that we offer across all of the courses that we have to do. The scholarship starts from £500, goes up to maximum £2,000. As the name suggests, it's the merit-based scholarship, which means we are going to look into your academic scores from your very previous degree that you've completed and coming to us with. Considering that, it's going to be a direct scholarship that we will offer you. There are no examinations, no interviews that you have to go through. Your scholarship amount will directly reflect on your unconditional offer letter. You would not have to go through any process of applying for a scholarship or asking for it. It's going to be a total direct scholarship. 10% loyalty bonus. Now this 10% loyalty bonus is also for all the students who are coming to us for an undergraduate degree and gradually moving onwards to doing a master's degree with us as well. So when you appear for the master's degree, because you have already studied with us for your undergraduate degree, you will also be getting a 10% loyalty bonus discount or scholarship on your master's degree that you're doing with us further. The last thing that is an early and full payment discount. So this is not majorly a scholarship, but just an additional discount that we offer to students who are planning to pay their tuition fee in full in one time. So you get an additional £300 waiver when you're paying your full tuition fee in one go in the very beginning. So I think that's it from my side. Now I will quickly take you guys. Now, if we have students out here, so I would just wait and take on some questions and we can discuss the entry requirements later. Yeah. So I leave it up to you guys. You guys tell me on how would you like to take that ahead?
We have a few questions here.
Sure.
First question is by Mansi Pasai, and she's asking when will the university take international students if there's no September intake, you know, despite the current situation?
All right. So hi, Mansi. Thank you for your question. So the very first thing that we have to focus on right now is that we are all going through the same thing and we are all under the same umbrella right now, facing the same scenario. So there are no chances, first of all, that the university is going to cancel the September intake, as September is a major intake for all UK universities. So there are no option at all that we're going to cancel it. If things go out of hand, if we are not able to control it and come out of it together, the maximum that we would do as a university is to delay the start of the intake. Rather than starting it in September, we'll probably start it in October. But whatever the decisions are, that would only be taken by the end of July or the first week of August, and we will update all of our students much in time. So you have good time in hand to prepare yourself to come to the campus.
Great. Thank you, Tisha. And there's one more question. Anish Shigdal has asked that his bachelor's results are not published yet due to lockdown. So is there possibility for him to apply for September, or how can he make the reservations ahead?
Right. Hi, Anish. Thank you so much for your question. Now, yes, a lot of students are under this dilemma and facing the same problem because their examinations have been delayed and their results are not published yet. So for these students, we will definitely be offering certain extensions for you guys to actually get your report cards and submit them to us. And then accordingly, we would proceed ahead. For now, we have not discussed on any certain extensions, but yes, there would definitely be extensions for all of you guys who are facing this issue. As soon as we have decided on the extension timeline, we will be emailing it to you because you're all under our list already since you've applied with us. So do not worry. As soon as we decide on that, you will be the first person to actually get an update on this one.
Great. Mansi has another question. She's asking if GED credential be accepted by Birmingham University.
GED. Mansi, can you please highlight of what you exactly mean by the GED credentials?
She might be typing. By then, yeah. Will there be MSc nursing pre-registration available for September intake this year?
Yes, MSc nursing pre-registration is available for the September intake. There have been certain confusions, I believe, in the past, but I'm going to look into it. I'm sure Bani is smiling at it because Bani knows about that. So I am going to look into that, Bani, and I'm going to come back to you on that because MSc nursing is available from September intake onwards. And it is a pre-registration, so will be great for a lot of students who are planning to apply and study nursing with us.
And like most of the university are taking Duolingo online test. Is that acceptable in BCU as well?
No, Ursha, we are not accepting the Duolingo test for the full-time courses that we have to offer on the campus. So I'm quickly going to share my screen once again with you guys to share the list of the examinations that we are accepting in place of an Ielts or a PTE right now. So just give me a second, please. All right. So let's come here, English language requirements. Now, when we come to the English language requirement page on the university website and scroll down, you should be able to see a very clear list of all the examinations that we are now accepting in place of a regular Ielts and a TOEFL. And we have mentioned a yes, yes, and certain no's for deciding or understand to make it easier for people to understand or for which field of study would these examinations be acceptable for. So for the Duolingo, you can see it is only acceptable for online courses. It is not acceptable for summer school courses or direct entry courses. Students can definitely write a password skills solo examination and that will be accepted as it says a yes in all three. Same bands as Ielts. We will be sharing the description of the examination marks that are acceptable, though for now, it is said to be same as Ielts, but we'll share more information on that as soon as we have decided on the final marking. TOEFL Home Edition is also acceptable. It says a yes in all three. And the marking is listed out here for you to see on what is the kind of score the student will have to achieve. Language search, ESOL B2, ESOL B1, both are acceptable. You can see the marking out here listed as well. So these are the 4 examinations that we are accepting right now as a university from all the international students, from all the international entries that are coming to us right now. And it is right on the university page for you to see, so it's going to be easier for you to access.
We will be sharing this website to the students as well.
Absolutely, you can. I'm quickly going to do one thing, Ursha, that is copy paste this link and email it to you. So you can just go ahead and pass it on to the students who are considering. So I'm going to just stop the share right now and email it to you once we are done with the session. Yes, let's have the next question.
There's a question regarding academic requirement for accounting. Anu.
Academic requirements for accounting. All right. Hi, Anu. So what accounting program are we talking about out here? Is it a bachelor's program that you're considering or a master's accounting? And to answer Mansi's question, meanwhile, GED is an American high school level course that many students in Nepal are doing if they have failed the regular high school exam or had a dropout. Then the GED question is for the university as well. Well, Mansi, because mainly because I've not heard of this yet, which gives me an understanding that for now, maybe we are not accepting it. Whereas a good question, I'll definitely keep a note of this. I'm going to send this to my team ahead and very soon come back to you or to the BIS team, and they can definitely pass on the information to you if we are accepting GED or not.
Yeah, we will let her know after you've given us the
Sure,
information.
I'm sure. Thank you.
You mentioned about 3 different types of MBA.
Right.
Could you, elaborate a little bit on that?
Absolutely, absolutely. So I have the reply from Anu here, and she's looking for a bachelor's. So the bachelor's requirement is 60% or above in your 10+2. Anu, you will have to have 60% or above in that. And your math score should also be above 16, either your 10th or your +2. So that is the only requirement. Apart from that, you will also have to write the English language test. The tests that we have recently spoken about and discussed while I shared my screen, that is the English language test that you will have to write. The scoring of these tests is very similar to Ielts, and the requirement will be 6 overall, nothing below 5.5 each band. I hope that answers your questions. You can definitely share your scorecards with us or with the BIS team, and they will be very happy to evaluate that exactly, help you with the application process, and apply on your behalf with us. All right, so the next question was from Ursha about the MBA programs that we are offering. Right. So yes, we are offering 3 different durations for the same MBA program, the international MBA that we do. The duration starts from 12 months, 15 months, and the third one is 18 months. The 12-month MBA and the 18-month MBA are the 2 durations that we are offering in the September intake, whereas the 15-month MBA is only offered in the January intake. The 12 months MBA also includes a 4 months internship after completion of your program, which means it becomes a total of 16 months of your study period and your stay on the campus. Whereas the 18-month MBA is an MBA which includes a 3.5 months of pre-masters in it. So the 12-month MBA, the basic requirement for our MBA is 55% overall in your bachelor's to be eligible to apply for the MBA for all the MBAs that we have to offer, with a mathematics score of 60% and above in your +2 or your 10th. The only thing that differentiates the 18-month MBA from the 12-month and the 15-month MBA is the pre-masters that is inclusive in it. Now, the pre-masters is inclusive in it for all the students who are not eligible to study with us for the regular 12-month and the 15-month MBA that we do. Anybody who has secured less than 55% would only be eligible to study the 18-month MBA, and would start in the month of September and gradually join the 15-month MBA students who come in the January month. So that is the difference. The fee structure for all the 3 durations is the same. It's £15,400. Scholarships are also applicable to it over and above, considering your scores. As I've mentioned and discussed, it's a merit-based scholarship, ranges between £500 to £2,000. Based on your score, you will definitely get a scholarship. For the 18-month MBA, unfortunately, no students will be able to achieve a scholarship as it is including a pre-master's, which means you're definitely not eligible for a direct entry on the MBA. So no scholarship for the 18-month MBA. So I hope that helps you understand the differentiation between all the 3 MBAs, right, Ursha?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
I would still request students to ask any questions, any doubts, any queries regarding BCO, or also regarding what's going on in UK right now. If you all are curious to know what's happening, and also Disha, how's the university going on? How is the current work going on in university? Are there any kinds of delay in processing any documents, stuff like that?
Yes, unfortunately, there is a delay, and I'm sure you guys must have noted that very well already. Now, the problem that we are all facing again is the entire team is also working remotely with limited access, due to which there has been a delay in the offer that are being released. Normally, we used to come back to you within 10 working days maximum with each and every offer. And the turnaround time has now been increased to around 30-35 days. So everybody applying with us will have to be a little more patient and bear with us, because we will take some time to get back to you with the offer letters. But yes, you will definitely get them. The process with applying with us is pretty simple. All you have to do is just reach out to BIS. They will do your application with us. Within 24 hours of your application, you will receive a student ID generated. That student ID will give you an access to a portal, which is known as My SRS portal with us, through which you can tally the progress on your application yourself really well. Biz will also be there to help you and guide you always to chase for an offer or any other question that you might have while you're doing your application or once you're done with that. Your SRS portal would carry all the details of what stage we are on, how much of the offer is processed, how long are we going to take to release the offer. So it's going to be pretty easy for you. I think we have another question from Anish. What will be the relevant courses for travel and tourism students as you do not have travel tourism management? Hi, Anish. Thank you so much for your question. Now, yes, like you have noted down already that we do not offer courses into travel and tourism. And unfortunately, there is nothing that is linked absolutely or connected to the travel and tourism industry as well that we are having to offer right now. So I think the best way to go ahead would be to get into a creative program, or rather get into a business related program, which can actually open up doors and avenues for you to get into any single segment or industry like you're interested in travel and tourism. After doing a business course, you can definitely decide the segment that you want to get into, and even start up, even have your own startup, and can get into any travel and tourism company as well. So business courses is my suggestion to you.
Right, I think that would answer Anish's question. I would still suggest students to write in your questions if you have any queries.
Yes, guys, please feel free to drop in your questions. I'm right here to support and help you as much as I can. Thank you so much, Anish.
We'll take 2 more minutes for your questions, and then we go to the next stage of our webinar. If there's any questions, please do write in your questions in the box, please.
Well, I guess the Biz team has guided the students so well that they do not have any questions for me, which in a way is really great again. But if there is anything at all, you guys can definitely reach out to the team, or you can find my details on the website as well. And I'm sure Biz will be happy to share my email address with you. Drop me an email and I'll be very happy to come back to you if you come across anything that you have questions upon.
Yeah, I got one question from Swikriti, and she was just asking academic qualification for MPH and PT or IELTS requirements.
All right, so I'm quickly going to share my screen once again, Swikriti, to answer that for you. Just give me a second, please. All right, so Swikriti, to answer your question regarding the entry requirements for MPH, we are right here on the university website page. You can see Masters of Public Health out here. And we can just scroll down to the entry requirements. These are the generic entry requirements. You need to have a minimum of 55% or above in your bachelor's to be eligible for it. When we talk about the English language requirements, the examination list can be found on the website. The generic examination score for an IELTS, if we talk about, would be 6.5 overall, nothing below 6 each band, which is acceptable for MPH. You can also see the fee structure and how to apply for international students out here. It's going to be a 1-year full-time degree. The fee structure will be £12,800. Course in depth is the detailed description of all the modules that you will be studying with us for the next year, can be found in detail out here on the website. You can open each and every module and go through the detailed description of it to get a better idea and a judgment of the program. Some of the employability options and better understanding on employability after completing MPH with us is also listed on the website. Please go through it really well, and I'm sure you'll get answers to all the questions that you might have regarding the MPH with us.
Is it same for other masters as well? As Anish has a question, what is the IELTS requirement for masters?
Yes, the generic requirement for IELTS for our master's degrees is 6 overall, nothing below 5.5 each band, Anisha. Whereas there are certain programs which have a little higher requirement, like when we talk about health and life science courses, or if you're considering a complete like an English course maybe, which is mainly on writing or becoming a content writer or doing your specialization in English honors. These are the kind of courses which require a higher score, that is 6.5 overall and nothing below 6 each band, whereas majority of our courses would require a 6 overall and nothing below 5.5 each band.
Thank you so much, Disha. Is there any more questions? Anyone from Biz also can ask some questions if you have any questions going on right now.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Bani, you're mute.
Sorry, Bani must have some questions.
Yeah.
I am so sure about that.
But Bani, we cannot hear you speak actually. I think it's because of the headphone.
Hi.
Hi, Bani, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Lovely. Thank you so much for asking. Please tell me, Bani.
Asking about that MSc nursing course, is that's requirement same as BSc nursing or some difference?
No, so the requirements for BSc is 60% overall, whereas for MSc it's 55% overall.
Okay. And what about IELTS?
IELTS is 6.5, nothing below 6 each band.
Okay.
So Disha, we already have a couple of applications for MSc Nursing in progress. So
I am for sure.
Can you please update on those as well?
Absolutely, Kedar. I'm definitely going to look into that. As I told you, the only problem that we are facing right now is the turnaround time for the offers. The team is working remotely. So yes, it's going to take some time, but we will definitely get back to you. The team right now is working on applications which came in on around 1st of April, 1st and 2nd of April. So you can understand the kind of delay. So yes, if their applications have been made before the 1st of April, the offers have definitely been released. If the applications have been made after the 1st of April, a little bit more of a wait time for you and the students, and the offers will be released sooner.
So their application is still on. You know, our worry is after a couple of weeks, we apply their offer. You updated us. MSc Nursing for September will not be something like that was your update. So
right.
There
has been a confusion about that. Yes, Kedar, there has been a confusion about that. And I'm again going to look into it and pass on an official statement to you on email. So you have a better clarity and a picture on that. So I'm definitely going to do that after this session. Looks like we have another question.
Is there any more questions?
What is the IELTS requirement for masters? The IELTS requirement for masters for generic courses, if it's the same question, I'm not sure if I'm answering again, but it's 6 overall, nothing below 5.5 each band. Yes, guys, come on. No other questions for me? I'm sure the BIS team should have more questions.
Yeah.
You guys have guided the students so well because they definitely have no questions, which is very, very amazing. And anything about UK, I have Hari right here to support me and give you a real-time picture on what is happening in UK.
Yeah, and this I like to introduce as well. You know, Ursa is from UK as well, and there are another one. Sunil also is from UK, and they are doing like their course in UK as well, and they are doing internship in my office. So we have a bunch of people like from UK. So if you guys have any queries regarding life in UK or any kind of questions, we are happy to answer those questions. And as I earlier told you as well, because we don't have a single visa rejection from BCU, Birmingham City University. So that means, see, the guidance and the support you guys getting from BCs, I think it's going to be helpful.
Absolutely. Like Hari has mentioned, I'd just like to add on to that. BIS is our major partner from Nepal, and they have been amazing with their support to all of the students that have come to us by far in the previous intakes. You're already actually in touch with the right people. Please be in touch with them, and I'm sure they are going to take care of your application process really well. And in fact, connect you to the university directly through these live sessions that we are doing today. And in future, we would be very happy to come down to the BIS office and see you guys in person and help you and support you like we always do. So thank you so much, Hari, and the entire team for always being so supportive and available for the university.
Because we are making this platform to make the students easy to ask the questions direct to the university. It's better connection between student and university.
True.
So
completely.
the only platform they can talk to university. So that's why if anybody have any questions, don't hesitate to ask the question whether I'm asking right question or not or anything like that. Please, we are happy to answer any kind of your questions. There are some people are watching from Facebook as well, anywhere. So if you have any doubts, any questions, please send us the question and we'll try to help that one.
Absolutely, guys. Please feel free to drop in any sort of questions that you might have. We will be happy to answer even the silliest ones today. So please just drop in the questions that you might have for us.
Disha, let me ask you a silly question because I forgot to ask.
Sure, Ursha, sure.
Are you in the UK or not in UK?
I am in India, Ursha. I'm in India now.
Okay.
Yes.
I forgot to ask you while starting the session. So
all right.
About that.
All right. No problem at all.
Okay, so I think
so do we have anything from Facebook questions? Anything from Facebook? Disha, I'm sorry, I'm bombarding you with questions, but I
would love to answer them all, Usha. Please go ahead.
Is there any payment deadlines, for the students once they received everything? Is there any kind of payment deadlines for them?
Well, yes. There are no as such payment deadlines when we talk about deadlines in terms of dates. But yes, once a student receives an unconditional offer letter, we request the students to go ahead, accept the offer within 2 maximum days, and go ahead with the deposit amount payment within maximum 1 week time of receiving the unconditional offer letter. Mainly because there are further processes involved wherein we have to release your CAS letter, we have to look into your additional documents that you send us for CAS, and eventually everything is going to take more time. So the earlier you do it, the earlier we would be able to get back to you with the CAS letters, and then you would have enough time in hand to apply for a normal visa and not jump in or rush in for a priority or a super priority visa.
Right. We have another question, like job opportunity in Birmingham. What type of job can we get?
All right, so that question is from Anish. Thank you so much, Anish. So Birmingham, as I discussed through my presentation while we were going through it, Anish, is known for its jobs and its support. One of the youngest city producing the highest number of jobs across UK. All you have to do is reach out to the placement cell, which is on the campus for the support of our students. Tell them what is the kind of job that you are looking for. So these are not odd jobs. We never believe getting our students into odd jobs, which is never becoming an add-on to your CV. We always try and get you into jobs which adds on to your profile, which adds on to your skill set, which adds on to your CV as a very good experience and earns you enough money that you can manage your living expenses on your own as well. So all you have to do is tell them what you're looking for. They will find you the relevant jobs on campus, off campus, which are relevant to the kind of program that you're studying with us. Apply on your behalf, train you on the interview process. They will even build your CV on their own, highlighting your skill set in the way that is acceptable in UK. Once you're done through the interview and get the job, the kind of average wage that you can expect when you're working part-time while you're studying will be ranging between 10 to 15 pounds an hour, which is enough for a student in a city like Birmingham to manage their living expenses on your own, provided you're spending your money wisely and not going out shopping or traveling or sightseeing very often. You should be able to manage all of that on your own very well, like all the other international students. So that is how job support with us is going to work. Majority of the international students coming to us start working part-time within maximum 1 week time of joining us. That is the kind of extensive support is something that we provide to all of our students on the campus. So I think that answers your question really well. You have also understood about the wages that you can expect and the kind of jobs you can get into. Sorry.
Yeah, and I like to add one more thing in that questions as well. Guys, job is always, it depends on you as well. How keen and how, hungry you are looking for the job. Okay, and you need to have some kind of skill as well. Before come to UK, please develop your skill back home. Get some kind of skill, whether it's related to kitchen or it's related to customer service or related to healthcare. Please get some kind of skill, okay, before come to the UK. Okay, once you have those skill, you can easily sail here. But if you don't have that skill, you're going to struggle for months, 2 or 3 months. Okay, but please, before come to UK, get some kind of skill, get the training or get something, so then you can say we can say like you're gonna get the job easily. Otherwise, I always told you like 2 to 3 months you need to wait, because the system here is a bit different than Nepal as well. Once you come here, you can't go directly go and work. You need to have some kind of number, okay, it called NI, and it will take at least 6 to 8 weeks after you arrive here. So that means you're not able to work that 2 months period. Okay, so but that time you need to think, what skill you have, and that time it's not stop you to apply the job. It's only like you're not allowed to work because you don't have an NI, but you can apply, and once you get the NI, you can work as a full-time, 20 hours as required, as your visa is, allow you to work 20 hours. Yeah, that's why I said please get some skill.
Very
Okay,
true, very
and
true.
do
Thank you
thorough
so much
research
for
as
adding
well.
on, Hari.
Yeah, thank you, Risha. Ursa, you...
Sorry, sir. Sis, you're on mute. Were you saying something? Sorry.
No, I just passed it.
Oh, okay, sorry. So we'll just wait for 2 more minutes. Then we might conclude for today's session. Any last minute questions? Anything? Okay, Disha, I think we've come to the end of today's session, and I'm guessing everyone has got a plan to go, how to go forward with your applications. But still, if you have any queries, you can always write to us. Facebook is there, then there's WhatsApp, anything. So yeah, so if you have any queries, you can always connect with us. And yeah, Disha, thank you so much for your time. This was very informative, and we hope to connect with you further as well.
Absolutely. Thank you so much to the entire BIS team for organizing this event for me today. It was really lovely, as always, interacting with you guys and interacting with the students through you. You have always been very supportive, and I would again just highlight it to the students once more. If there's anything at all, you have the amazing, amazing BIS team to reach out to for any support that you might need. There are trusted partners in Nepal. Please reach out to them. They'll be happy to connect you to the university very directly to get all of your queries and questions answered. And again, please take care of yourself. Do well. We will be very happy to receive you and welcome you in the September month. Possibly, if everything is going well, we'll see you on the campus together. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you to everybody.
Thank you.
So Ursha, do we conclude it now?
Yeah, I think it's all right. If like our manager from Nepal, if Kedar want to say something, Kedar, you can say now, like if you have any message to the student from Nepal.
So first of all, I would like to thank Disha for providing all the detailed information regarding universities, courses, intakes, job opportunities in Birmingham and all. So thank you students for your participation. So if you have any queries regarding visa processing, regarding documentations, regarding the intakes information from the university, so you can contact us further as well. Our whole Nepal team will be available for you for your all sorts of queries, and regarding anything BCU or any other universities as well. So please feel free to contact. Our numbers are there on Facebook, Our numbers are there with your message, yeah, as well. So we welcome your questions and queries. So please go for your research. This is the golden time for you to visit the university's website and do proper research for your course, for your possibilities and everything in the UK. So so we will be updating you regarding the intakes and everything. So please feel free to ask. So do not go anything unanswered, and make your decision a researched one, a proper decision one, so that you will be having the same as you have expected here in Nepal. So that's all for now. So if you have any queries, please do write us, do call us, do message us. We'll be more than happier to answer your queries. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kailasha. Thank you so much, everybody, for being a part of this webinar. Mostly thank you, Disha, for making this time for us. So yeah, this is the end of today's sessions. Everybody, please stay safe and hope to see you all soon. Bye.
Thank you, guys. Bye. Have a great day ahead. Bye.
Bye.